Mom always said the walls have ears. I never believed her, until the night they whispered my name while I was home alone. A 12-year-old boy, Ethan, is left alone on a rainy Friday night. His parents went out, the power flickered once, then died. He shrugs it off, grabbing his phone to watch cartoons. But there's nothing on the TV, just static gnawing at his eyes. His phone battery drains too fast tonight. He thinks it's just bad luck, until the quiet starts to shift. A soft itch echoes from the walls, like breath against plaster. The whispers get clearer, a voice distorted, but familiar. Ethan. Ethan. He freezes. That isn't the wind. That's a voice he shouldn't know. He backs toward the hallway. The lights above flicker, and for a split second, he sees a figure reflected in the dark window, standing right behind him. But when he turns, nothing. Just the whisper again, now closer. You left the door unlocked. You could have stopped it. Why didn't you run? And suddenly, the front door clicks. Ethan's heart thunders. He grabs a kitchen knife, creeping toward the entrance. The hallway lights die, and in the pitch black, a cold hand grips his shoulder. He screams. But when the lights flicker back, no intruder. Just Ethan. Then the whispers stop. Silence. So heavy it presses against his ears. He relaxes, that's all. Until the phone lights up. A text from Mom. We're on our way. How's it going? Ethan breathes, and texts back. Fine. Just scary noises. I'm okay. A moment later, the phone vibrates again. A new message, from Mom. But sparkles, no name attached, sparkles. That wasn't noises. That was me. I never left. And right as the words finish, the door behind him creaks open slowly. And a long, thin shadow, too tall to be his mother, stands in the crack. Whisper. Ethan. I've always been here. You think you're never really alone. But sometimes the thing in your house was never a stranger. My sister died last year, so tell me why I heard her crying from her locked bedroom at 3:12 a.m. I was home alone that night. Parents out. House silent. At 3:12 a.m., I heard it. Soft crying, coming from my sister's room. That room had been locked since her funeral. I told myself it was stress. Grief. Imagination. Then the crying stopped. A voice whispered my name. Her voice. I stood in the hallway, staring at her door. The handle slowly turned. My phone buzzed. A notification from our old family camera app. Motion detected, Sarah's bedroom. I opened the feed. The room was empty. Except for something sitting on her bed. Something wearing my sister's face. But its mouth was stretched too wide. And it was staring directly into the camera. Then the crying started again. But this time, it was coming from behind me. Cold fingers wrapped around my throat. The phone dropped. The last thing I heard was her voice whisper. You promised you wouldn't let me be alone. The police found me the next morning. Dead in the hallway. Sarah's bedroom was still locked. From the inside. Doctors told my parents I was an only child, but every night at 2:47 a.m., someone crawled into my bed and breathed in my ear. I grew up hearing footsteps at night. Small ones. Bare feet. Slow. When I asked my parents, they laughed. Bad dreams, they said. But at 2:47 a.m., the footsteps always stopped beside my bed. I'd feel the mattress sink. Cold skin against mine. A whisper followed, weak, angry. You took my place. One night, I pretended to sleep. I felt fingers slide across my face. Then a mouth pressed against my ear. They chose you. I turned my head. A child was lying next to me. Twisted spine, crushed skull, skin gray like something buried too long. Its neck was bent wrong. Its eyes were open. I screamed. My parents ran in. The thing smiled. My father dropped to his knees. My mother whispered, shaking. It's the other twin. Then they grabbed me, not it. As they dragged me out, my mother cried. We already lost one in the womb. We won't lose him again. The last thing I saw was my parents tucking the dead thing into my bed. That night, I learned the truth. I was the replacement. And replacements don't get to stay.